Chapter 9 is about destination. This is a very short chapter. So with sustainable destination, this asks when you, this is a policy clause, so you can add this in your policy as well, that when it comes to selecting a new destination in your tour offer, sustainability aspect would be put in consideration regarding those. And if you have done so in the past, then you can mention some of the destinations that you have in your tour offer at the moment that consider sustainable destination, which means that they are alternative to a mainstream destination at the moment. Again, with unsustainable destination, so with destinations that tourism leads to structural negative local effects in terms of different components, biodiversity, waste, sanitation, etc. Then they are not selected or they are avoided when you create a tours for your clients. It doesn't mean you have to completely ban your clients to go to that destination. So, for example, I would say for certain countries, there's always a very specific route. So for Indonesia, for example, if Kuta Beach is heavily populated and you want to switch to another destination, then you can also say that instead of offering Kuta Beach, you offer another beach that lessly condensed than Kuta Beach. When it comes to recommending your client on destination to go, of course, in a sense, ultimately with if your client asks that we want to go to that destination, and it doesn't mean that you have to completely ban the destination from going. But then in that case, if they really insist, even though they know of different options, they know of different sustainability credentials of the different options, but they still choose the less sustainable option, then you are not obliged with Traveleye to not offer that tour to your clients. It's really up to your your company to decide in this case. With accessible destination, this is also another policy in your policy towards selecting destinations for your clients. So by this, you declare to choose more sustainable means of transport when selecting a new destination. So with that new destination, bicycle activities can be conducted or walking activities can be conducted. Then those can be the criteria that you choose to select when select a new destinations on your tour offer. The next subchapter under destinations is on local projects and initiatives. So with all of those, I'm going to go through very briefly because it's very black and white what we're asking in the system. So first, the compliance that the activities of the company have to be in compliance with the local planning, which means that you do have the right to operate the tours there, or you have the permit to operate the tours there. With local network, you do support initiatives that improve the relationship between accommodations and local producer with the through different means, so through the distribution of local products and souvenirs. So those are the things that you can also put in your sustainability policy, the general sustainability policy. Policy influencing this. This is not mandatory. So if you do influence and support local government, especially on solving some sustainability issues in the destination, then you can click yes. If no, easily click no. Support biodiversity conservation. So if you this is not mandatory criteria. So if you do actively support any conservation projects, then put the name of the projects here. If you do not, then answer no. But by supporting, it also means the integration of that product in your offer. So as long as you offer tours to that certain biodiversity conservation area, then you can already answer yes in this case. Forbidden souvenirs. So every country has their list of forbidden souvenirs. Our criteria asks it can be indicated in site, city, or the red list by IUCN. However, many companies write the answer here, just copy directly what is here. Sites treaty have a very specific list of forbidden souvenir from a specific country, so you can't use the whole worldwide list because it's not relevant for your company. So really find out the list that are considered forbidden souvenirs.